The evening sun was sinking low, and red was all the west. Ere night's dark curtains laid their folds upon a land at rest, a scene more grand no artist's hand could paint with rarest skill. That picture painted there by God upon your purple hill. 'Twas there I saw a wayside cross outlined against the sod. I traced it there, its outline square, the rude stark cross of God. I wondered at its presence there within that pleasant dell, when along the winding highway a veteran's shadow fell. His white locks straggled o'er his brow, his laughing eyes did gleam, and twinkled in his features strong like sunlight on the stream. He held me in a wistful gaze, his voice was clear and bold. "Yes, son, I'll tell you the story just as it should be told." Trembling 'neath the lion's paw, poor Éireann hung her head, as rampant bands of blackened hands the night sky seared with red. Each stalwart son was on the run and harried night and day, and sleeping too were that proud few beneath the Irish clay. But Ireland's sons soon manned the guns and drilled upon the sod, for they scorned the threat of violent death, the jail and firing squad. And Moylan's men hemmed round that glen, and ambushed there to lay. For their ravaged land a Saxon band a deadly price would pay. Within that glen those die-hard men in fixed positions lay, as in glen and bower each slow damp hour died hard and passed away. What memories then men's mind would tease, as Satan might one's soul, just at that hour when man might cower ere death would reap its toll. That chosen band the highway scanned with patient longing gaze, as moments fled on wings of lead and time seemed in a daze, till there at last came borne fast that powerful surging whine, as crossly cars the enemy bow within the firing line. That Saxon band the hedge rows scanned by winter's passage bared, waiting men around the glen down rifle barrels stared. "Surrender you, you Saxon crew," the rebel chief did yell, but back came the Englishman's reply, "Surrender not to hell." Then like tempest hail along the vale did fall the riven lead, and death came fast, its pallid cast imprinting on the dead. As doom descends, the Saxon band now leaderless doth yield. Oh, 'twas hard to do, for such a crew were pride of Flanders field. The sight, O God, on roadside sod, the dirge of maimed and dying, that sordid, putrid, cordite cloud above Clonbanin lying, where birds had sung, now death's pall hung, the crimson grasses o'er. But from that pyre the unfettered fire of Roisin's spirit arose. Now Moylan's men depart the glen, their hopes and spirits high, for 'twas not in vain had martyrs lain in dungeons dark to die, nor anguished flesh been torn afresh upon the torture rack. Oh, not an inch did Ireland flinch, or her proud spirit crack. The old man raised his head and said, "Yes, son, that was the time when Irish men in vale and glen defied the Saxon lion. God guard their rest, they gave their best, each proud, undaunted man, who fought there at Clonbanin in 1921.